The Dutch liberal centrist party Democrats 66 D66 has emerged as the winner of the recent general election, according to reports from the Dutch news agency ANP. Under the leadership of Rob Jetten, the party has secured a leading position, marking a significant moment in the Netherlands' political landscape. This election outcome is seen as a reflection of voter sentiment favoring stability, pro-European policies, and liberal reforms over populist rhetoric. With roughly 18% of the national vote, D66 is poised to be the largest party in the 150-seat lower house of parliament. However, the Netherlands operates under a proportional representation system, meaning no single party can govern alone. D66 will need to negotiate with multiple parties to form a coalition capable of achieving a majority of 76 seats. The process of coalition building, customary in Dutch politics, could take several months and will define the country's policy direction for the next term. The election outcome signals a setback for the far-right Party for Freedom (PVV) led by Geert Wilders. After gaining momentum in previous years, the PVV experienced a decline in support this election, suggesting limits to its appeal among Dutch voters. Analysts interpret this shift as evidence of the electorate's preference for moderate, consensus-driven politics, especially on sensitive issues such as immigration, EU relations, and social policy. Coalition prospects and challenges. The formation of a government will require careful negotiation. D66 is likely to explore alliances with both center-left and center-right parties. Potential partners may include parties that share its commitment to European integration, environmental action, and social reform. However, ideological differences and historical rivalries mean coalition talks will be complex. The role of an informateur, a designated political figure tasked with exploring feasible coalition options, will be critical in guiding the discussions. D66's position as the leading party gives it a strategic advantage in these talks, but it also carries significant responsibility. The choices made during coalition formation will determine the legislative agenda and influence policy on key issues such as climate change, housing, healthcare, and education. The party's ability to maintain unity, manage compromises, and communicate effectively with the public will be tested. Rob Jetten's leadership. Rob Jetten, aged 38, could become the youngest prime minister in Dutch history if his party leads the next government. His leadership style, campaign messaging, and negotiation skills will be central to D66's success in both forming a coalition and governing effectively. Jetten's pro-European stance and focus on liberal reforms have resonated with voters seeking a balanced approach to national challenges. His rise represents a generational shift in Dutch politics, highlighting younger leadership in a period of global uncertainty. Policy implications. European relations. D66 is strongly pro-European, and a D66-led government is expected to pursue active engagement with the European Union. This includes collaborative policies on trade, climate, and security. Immigration and integration. With the PVV losing traction, policies are likely to lean toward moderate, integration-focused approaches rather than strict anti-immigration measures. Social and economic reform. Issues such as housing shortages, healthcare accessibility, and climate initiatives are likely to be prioritized. The electorate has shown a preference for practical solutions over divisive rhetoric. Political stability. The election reflects a desire for stability and governance based on compromise rather than confrontation. A successful coalition could signal a period of more predictable policymaking. Outlook. While D66's victory is clear, the formal results will only be certified after all votes, including overseas and postal ballots, are counted. The next steps will involve selecting an informateur, negotiating coalition agreements, and defining a legislative agenda. The broader implications extend beyond domestic politics. The outcome could influence the Netherlands' role in European affairs, regional cooperation, and the ongoing debate between populist and liberal centrist governance across Europe. In summary, the Dutch general election marks a turning point. D66's emergence as the leading party underscores a shift toward moderate, pro-European, and reform-minded politics. The party's success signals both an opportunity and a challenge. While voters have expressed confidence in D66, the real test will come in coalition negotiations and effective governance. How the party manages these next steps will shape the Netherlands' domestic and international trajectory in the coming years.